Well, I'm back, and here we go again. Now, it's been 3 years since I made a video. I've been quite busy. Most of that is because I published a book, written another, took a master class, got Writer Sanctuary monetized, so my day's been pretty full. But I decided I wanted to do more with this channel, so I'm going to try to be more dedicated to making videos. And yes, they're going to be more than just talking head videos as soon as I can find a decent camera. And my cat has to be in every video I make for whatever channel I'm on. Anywho, what I'm doing in 2025 is I've decided to commit to a 100-day fitness challenge. Well, commit is kind of a loose term. I did make it a little bit more interesting this time around, though. For instance, I kind of gamified the experience. Now, this is my spreadsheet. If you know who I am, you'll realize how much of a dork I am for spreadsheets. I have spreadsheets that'll do just about everything. But as you can see, I'm monitoring my weight. So far, I've lost 5.6 pounds while doing this diet. I'm also keeping an eye on sleep because I need to improve that. Calories in, um, some macros that I'm paying attention to on the free version of MyFitnessPal because they lock everything else behind a paywall. My calories out, how much I burn, and I'm using my Fitbit Charge 5? Or did I get a Charge 6? Fuck, I can't remember. It's a Fitbit. The calorie difference, and then the estimated loss for each day because um, roughly 3,500 calories equals 1 pound, according to some places. And I found that it's actually relatively close to being true to an extent. Then I'm keeping an eye on my gym, how many pounds I've lifted for the day, the cardio minutes at the gym, such as the treadmill. Cycling, as soon as it gets warmer, we're bust out the bike. Playing the Connect, as long as Microsoft lets me sign into the damn 360. Playing around with the Body Blade, the Oculus, definitely, because the Oculus can work up one hell of a sweat, and the Zaws. Then I have my steps and the total points. Now, the point system is what I want to talk about here. And like recently, I added quite a bit to it. So I have kind of a bit of a formula going on here of how I'm calculating points for myself. It's based on everything I do. So, like the pounds I lift every day divided by 10 is how many points I earned for the day. Um, the step count is 1 point per step. And then recently I added in the calorie difference between my intake and output, which is this number here. And I'm thinking I'm going to add carbs to count against me. So that'll give me more incentive to eat fewer carbs, such as sugar rich cookies and shit like that. But it's one of those things that keep things a little bit interesting for me. If I make a total point system, that I know that I need to be over a certain amount of points for the week. And I kind of, on this screen here is the point difference between week to week. Now, the reason I did that is because I made a deal with some people that watch the live streams on Tuesday nights. That if I am red on the point difference from week to week, then I will do a stream topless, which is probably one of the most embarrassing things I can possibly think of. And also why that I walked 13,295 steps on Sunday because I needed that many points in order not to go topless tonight. And as you see on the screen before, I barely beat it by 375 points. So it was definitely incentive to get up and walk because nobody wants to see that. Well, apparently there are a couple of people that want to see it, but I don't want to do it. But I made a deal. But the idea was to see what I can do with it myself inside of 100 days. And I kind of fell off the wagon a little bit. Those red numbers were days that I didn't record anything for whatever reason. Like the first day was because I donated a pint of blood to Children's Hospital, and everybody kept throwing snacks and shit down my throat. And the next 2 days are just kind of, I don't know what happened. I just didn't really register much, and it just, my mind was mush. So I'd like to see just how much I could do to myself in 100 days and with a progressive fitness routine, which is why I like the point system because every week is going to get harder and harder. This is especially true when I start going back to the gym on a regular basis. Normally, I'd like to go Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The last few weeks, I haven't been able to get out in time because of one reason or another, mostly because I sleep through the alarm. So eventually, towards the end, it's going to get exceptionally tough. I like doing it this way because then I'm not trying to push myself too hard from the get go. Keep in mind that I'm almost 49 years old, and my last blood tests were kind of on the negative side. And I will be doing a blog post about it. I don't know if I'll do a video about the whole thing, but I'm going to break down all the different sections of the blood test and what they mean and why I am putting a little bit more effort into it this time around. The biggest worry is how thick my blood is. In fact, my blood was so thick that the men's clinic told me I couldn't take testosterone treatments anymore because it could put me at risk of a stroke or a heart attack. So that's why I have to start donating blood on a regular basis. And we figure since I sponsor Children's Hospital through Colorado Plays anyway, I might as well give it to them. It's kind of nice knowing that I'm keeping two people alive at the same time. I have to bleed out in order to stop myself from stroking out, and hopefully my blood is used to help some kids down the road. So it's a win-win for everybody. Well, that is until they stick that needle in my arm. I'm telling you, it felt like a fucking fire hose. I hate needles. Anywho, I'm gonna try to make these regular every Tuesday mornings. I switched things around in my schedule, so from now on, YouTube videos on Rare Sanctuary, Crossing Colorado, and Colorado Plays going to be done first thing in the morning or first thing in the day. So no matter what, a video gets up. Hopefully that doesn't sacrifice the blog too much, but it is what it is. Anywho, I'm gonna head out. Don't forget that Sam and I will be on Fitness in Theory tonight at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, Tuesdays. That's gonna do it for me today. I'll see you next time.